so I'm like Darren take over, take care of the lights, y'all.
Alright, so yeah. So we got
which one? You want to explain the first one? You want me to explain it? You want to explain both of them? You got both of them?
no, hey, you know I usually do the red light, so go ahead handle the red light while I hit this.
Alright, so the red light means that pretty much somebody talking too much, alright? Or somebody with some disrespect on you, or we gotta definitely respect the person who got their hand up to answer any questions. Because normally everybody got something deep to say. When you perform, I'm sure you want people to pay attention to you performing. And then it's pretty much that. We just need some orders. You know if you need to stretch your legs at any chance, and you walk to the back, and you can hear us, that means that we can hear y'all as well.
And we have the blue light. The blue light is for if you say something dope. This is our version of run it back. Say blue light, and that person gonna run it back a few lines. If they just started it and you just needed them, you know what I'm saying, to run it from the top, they just gonna take it right from the top.
Yep.
And also the blue light is for if you get nervous, saying your piece, you're reading too fast. We're gonna hit you with the blue so you can slow down, so you can be heard. And we know that you want to perform it how you read it, so take your time.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah, and then we see a lot of new faces in here, so sometimes we gotta kind of break it down exactly how to start. You know, just so everybody follow through, because y'all be like writing sessions, where'd that come from, right? So what happened was I used to perform a lot, all over the place, spoken word, but I noticed that I kept saturating myself around other poets, and I started feeling like I was sounding like them. And then after a while, you feel like you're at a certain level, and you feel like you should be writing higher than where you at. But when y'all reality goes, you end up going to school and working and shit, so you don't have the exact amount of time you had to write then with them, you know, when you was younger, you know. So I felt like I was performing the same shit for so long, it took away from me writing. So then when I got ready to write some new shit, it was kind of hard for me to write some things. I met Darren because he's a massage therapist also. I met him doing sharing massages at the beach, and then he would hit me up every day like, hey bro, we need to do something as far as like spoken word goes. So happy we both write, you know. So I said, hey man, let's have a writing session so we give a writer, so I can help me get on my writer's block. He was like, all right, cool. So we started to come up here on Wednesdays, just me and him, just writing. And I was like, man, I feel good. I ain't wrote in a while. So I posted it, and people was like, oh, let us know next time you write. So that started from me and him and like 5 people, to 5 people to 6 people, to 12 people to 20 to 30 to 50. You know what I'm saying? You got your light moments, you know, whatever's given. You know, every topic is not for everybody. But things progressed as it went on, like it was just a writing session. Then it turned on to people feeling like it was family, you know. But within family, we also understand, like, there's always a big mama, and me and him knowing that we gotta be the big mama of it, you know what I'm saying, to make sure things happen, because we understand, no matter your family, your friends, there always gonna be stuff that can happen, you know. So we always try to keep this space as peaceful as possible, you know. That's especially between these 4 walls, or especially anytime we doing a Penflow event outside of this space, you know, because we want to carry this same exact attitude when we're all together outside of it. And y'all can feel free to exchange numbers, be friends outside of here, go to each other's parties and hang out, do whatever y'all want to do. But just know, if anything happens outside these walls and we didn't have the event, we're not necessarily held responsible for anything that happens outside of this space. But here, when you're hearing these 4 walls, and me, Darren, and Katrina, and Tyrone, and anyway, we doing something, that means that y'all in a safe space, y'all can come chill, y'all can be yourselves, y'all can say what y'all want to say, especially on this microphone, because we ain't judging nobody in this room, because everybody was raised differently, and it's about respect. It just so happened there's a lot of black people in the room, but everybody's accepted here, whites, Indian, Mexican, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then because any kind of sexual things you are or whatever, it doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all humans. It just so happened me and Darren, we have a lot of female clients, like I said, there. It's the same time we men, so we got a lot of male friends. It just so happened, also from here, doing this for a year, 4 or 5 months, we come to find out, we all think and we act the same. We all want the same shit, everything. So it's just that we carry ourselves different, especially where you come from. We here to aid whoever needs aid, the best that we can. You know what I'm saying? We there for anybody here, the best that we can, but also understand outside of Penflow, we all have things going on outside our lives, and we're here to support anything that y'all got going on. We try to have business here, especially reaching out to y'all first, you know, because there's people that can bring here. Y'all can bring people here. We got an Eventbrite. We want y'all to be able to make money from the Eventbrite. Rather than like $3 or something. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to be able to feed off of each other here because we see each other here every week. So we might as well figure out how to work with each other because we all about each other. We're not about no respect, no disrespect. We're not about nothing that has to deal with disrespect at all, period, general. You know, they came and put us close to it. So,
and also remember that since this is our new baby, we only a quarter over a year. We only a quarter over a year, so that's what this is more so like a trial and error. So things that when we have events outside and people that we don't know and haven't been members here, and things go on away from the facility, we're learning how to, step by step still deal with whatever issue may occur. So this new, like I say, this is the new baby everybody knows. So we going through whatever happens together. But whenever you at Penflow, y'all just know, y'all know already, we got you.
And as far as the membership goes, if you're not on Groovy, the Groovy's for the members. We got a social club that we got going on, and we got different outlets and things like that, things we're trying to do for the community, and everything above, anything that's positive. So definitely give us, ask for more information on that. We got the Penflow Instagram page, we got the YouTube. Anybody that's performing and you want your footage you performing, look on the YouTube, it's on there. We also gonna have something for all the artists that we can have y'all go directly to, so y'all can get y'all performances and anything above that you need to be able to promote yourself.
What's your Instagram?
It's Penflow Sessions it's Penflow Sessions.
Penflow_writing sessions.
Yeah. So that being said, we go ahead and get into the first performer. You ready?
Yes. All right, everybody, put your hands together. First of all, the person I'm about to get ready to bring to the stage has an event as well for artists, for poets or spoken word. And the facility or the place is Afro Joe's. It's on 99th and Longwood. So every first Friday they have poetry over there. So I'm letting everybody know you looking to go get your practice
Afro
on
Joe's?
Afro Joe's. Okay. Yep. So everybody give it up for Chandrick. You.
Do we have to use the mic or?
Is that your own t-shirt?
I would say like
No.
Can y'all hear the mic in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they speak with the mic. So just some people voices don't. But you can stand back when you project. But
Yeah, because my voice deep as hell.
yeah, stand back.
What's good, y'all?
What up?
Yeah, so I'm a barista at Afro Joe's, but I also host and curate the open mic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that, like you said, that's every first Friday. Rappers, singers, comedians, musicians, a little bit of everything we got there. Yeah. So do we just go to whatever beats in the background, or?
Yeah.
I'm a rapping ass nigga, so I'm like, the beat switching up, it made it a challenge for me to keep the flow that I had here.
And you know what? And that's the part we left out too, because it's lessons within this thing.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, because a lot of people are so used to, it's about training your brain also to be like, oh, okay. Because a lot of artists, what I find, they let the beat tell them what to say instead of them telling them the beat to say. So it's like a different. You know
Making yourself follow your thought pattern.
Right, type shit.
Yeah.
All right, but cool. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's grandma prayers superseding the fucks. Giving hope that I give in. Tyson bars, but they punch like Givens. Who you kidding? Or how you living? Nah, where you living? Yeah. Missing metals in the mines. Tell me where's your secret garden? Is it hard to find? The way my hands found your hips, I bet it's right in their minds. Or across, or behind, or beside. No, I'm lost, never mind. No GPS, but I still found me jumping in fields of fallacies in case they ever still ground me. Sheer irony, still found me that hood bounty. Quicker flicker upper, stain upper, but clean young dro with the shoulder lean. The shit is too clean. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
So
No, we don't do the mic and run.
after
Oh, my fault.
performance, we take questions. We got any questions from the audience. And if you want to give a little backdrop on how what inspired your piece. So we got any questions?
Actually, any question on?
Question.
Middle side. You ain't got the board. Chair side.
So, you say, I heard you say you was a rapper.
Yeah.
So was you still trying to go to the beat when you was doing it?
No, I mean, for the fact that for the BPM, I was trying to go to the BPM. But no, it was like, I did all my, I guess my bars by 8s. So it's really 24s, but on the last 2 standards, I left the 8s out. So it's really like the 8 and 2 17s. But no, I was just trying to, I haven't done a free write since I was in Young Chicago Authors. We had a writing workshop called MC Rec Shop, which was Def C and Ad 2. They were the mentors and they also curated that. So we would do 16s in 16 minutes. So it just brought me back to that. But even then, it was still like they would give us one beat, but it's really like you would write to the beat on that part. But with this Giving Secret Garden, I just wanted to start somewhere and not focus so much on having the first line or whatever be about a secret garden. So, I mean, the same way you find a secret garden is kind of how I found my way to the word secret garden. And then kind of going into a conversation with the lady, asking where's it at. It's probably near me if I'm this close to your hips, you know, trying to make subtle, you know, innuendos. And then I just started hopscotching back, talking about meadows and fields of fallacies and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you.
Everybody put your hands together.
Put your hands together for them, y'all.
Yeah.
I like when new people come in first
You come
time.
have Steven.
Yeah, come on back. Come on, it's cool. I like how new people come in and they write for the first time. Some people be like, I ain't gonna perform. I don't know. Lo and behold, hey, I got time to go on this list. Right, look, you was one of them. Can you fit me on the list, please? Hey. I didn't see some of y'all doing Thanksgiving. Y'all Thanksgiving was fun. But those that celebrate Thanksgiving,
It was good.
that was good. That's what's up. It was relaxing. I had 2 plates. That's the most plates I've had. But when I was younger, boy, my plates, nigga, my parents just be like, you okay? You good? I be 5 plates in. Everything. I had the last 3 plates.
Alright. Everybody put your hands together for Tisa.
Uh-oh. Tisa been missing for the last 3 years.
Hey, you were so comfortable, I ain't want to disturb. I'm like, damn. I told you, I'm like, Tisa, you going to
Hey, right, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. She was asking she real. If we could have,
that would be dope.
We gonna get some.
Hey, he got the camera on it. Fuck it. You want to be the first?
Yeah, go ahead. Just
Yeah.
You're already up there. Sure.
yeah, it's funny still. Hold on a second.
Put the boom over there.
That's what it is.
Alright, while he's setting it up, I got here late and I didn't even plan on writing, so it's real quick. It's a short piece.
Hope you're short as page tonight.
Nah, it's kind of short. Alright. Garden full of wonder, hidden from cold, resting in summer. Fertilized with love, watered in blood, concealed in the walls of my grief. You started as an open field, free to be trampled by lawless wanderers with false intent to settle. Grasses dying from black sunshine, I reached into myself and searched for light. I began to pour rays from the spirit I was able to keep bright. I drew into myself and I found seeds of hope that still dwelled in me. I put my constant tears to use and I began to water those seeds. I was looking, I was searching for beauty. When my search was void in the world, I figured I had to look through me. When my garden began to bloom, I knew I was on the right track. I knew my season had come and I couldn't look back. I also knew that it was precious.
Blue light, I'm sorry. Blue light, I'm sorry. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I love it.
When my garden began to bloom, I knew I was on the right track.
Yep.
I knew my season had come and I couldn't look back. I also knew that it was precious. And anything precious is vulnerable to attack. I built walls that would weather winters and falls. That would keep this precious thing, that would keep my precious peace. This is where I go when I want to be alone. This is where I go just to feel I'm at home. And no one is allowed in my secret resting place. These are the parts of me nobody knows. This is where my mind goes to meet my soul. My secret garden, mine's forever to behold. That's it. No, you're not allowed in my garden.
No.
Said
No
nobody.
one's allowed there.
Right.
I get it. Yeah.
That was nice. So, any questions, anybody?
Where were you when you wrote that piece?
In the kitchen.
Okay.
Like, you meant like in her mind? Because I feel like as an artist, I ask the artist that shit. People ask
Is that what you know for real?
No. I literally.
Oh, like, what
You meant where I was
literally
really
meant where she was at.
Oh yeah, I was in the kitchen back
Yeah.
then.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Anything you want to say about your business?
Seriousness.
Not really. I was trying to think of a way to go other than, because the first thing I thought about, of course, when I heard Secret Garden was like the regime. That's what I was like, but I didn't want to talk about that. I did. That was like, oh yeah, my secret. But I was like, I don't want to talk about this. So I was like,
Talk about women.
yeah, I literally got here and I just sat down and I was like, where could I go with this? And I was just like, well, maybe I'll just go to like Secret Garden, like a place in my mind where I go to, you know, get away from all the other where I go to be alone, like this is where my mind meets my soul, like this is my secret place for myself, so that's where I went with it.
Yeah.
That was nice. I like it. Felt great.
I like it.
Thank you.
You owe me something.
Yeah. So, alright, well. Everybody put your hands together for teaser. Alright, next up everybody, we got Keys. Put your hands together for Keys.
Now, if I'm talking Keith first time today on Instagram, he got some other talents I'm gonna let him tell y'all about.
Oh.
But this is his first time too, this is first time coming up here and writing.
Okay.
And performing, so I appreciate you for coming.
What's good, y'all? So, this definitely is a dope experience. I love the intimate vibe.
Just gonna pick up on you.
You're closer to getting the assistant you need to do that.
Man, I'm trying to say thank you. Thank you, that's God talking to
You're
me.
closer.
That's God. You know I was gonna say something, right?
Right.
So I definitely love the challenge of writing on the spot. It's definitely something very creative and it kind of gets the juices flowing. So I definitely love that aspect of the show. So I'm gonna get into my piece. Mrs. Harden, beg your pardon. What's your secret in the garden? Love, I'm starving. What you love you. Hold on, let me rewind. Mrs. Harden, beg your pardon. What's your secret in the garden? Love, I'm starving. What you charging? If you serving, then I'm charging. If the water was the wave, I'd be the float beneath the vine. I want to give you a sun to see you shine. When my thoughts are in the blind, don't waste my time. I'm on my grind. You can't wait two faces if you dime. But if you walk away with love, can I charge you with a crime? So that's what I came up with in the kitchen. I definitely love it. It's like,
so let me reiterate the blue light. The blue light means
Slow down.
we feel like, regardless if you feel like, we feel like you nervous. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and it's the beauty of having a right, which you had a right tonight in their performance, because people used to polishing up and performing. So no matter how many years you've been performing, you nervous. I'm nervous every time, every Wednesday. We do this for a year, months, for a year, 4 months, every Wednesday.
because I wanted to keep it a buck. I didn't want to because I got a bunch of poems. I wanted to be true to the circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to just pull some out the blue. I wanted to actually just write something. And I'll get it on the rewind.
Yeah, slow it down, man. I see what you guys say.
Let's do it.
All right, I got you.
You can do it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Mrs. Harden, beg your pardon. What's your secret in the garden? Level, I'm starving. What you charging? If you serving, then I'm charging. If your water was the wave, I'll be the flow beneath the vine. I want to give you a sun to see you shine when my thoughts in the blind. Don't waste my time on my grind. You can't wear two faces if you dime. But if you walk away with love, can I charge you with a crime? So, yeah, so I definitely,
I'm like, oh.
and I'll tell you something, it was a challenge for me because I never wrote about Secret Garden before. Because, you know, y'all see I'm a big man, but it's like I wanted to put something to the pad.
What's your definition of secret garden?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what you getting to?
So it's like I want to write something about a garden. That's why I want to write about, you know, fruit beneath the vine, you know, fruit beneath the soil, to put you in a place of a garden. But when I was thinking about my own secret garden, I couldn't really. But I did want you. I wanted to put the reader in a place where they can think of a garden and they can, you know, translate it on their own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I appreciate y'all. I'm actually, my main riff is I'm a pianist. My name is Keys Relieves.
Oh, that's what's up.
So check me out on Instagram at Keys Relieves. I'm definitely dope on the keys. Check me out. I got a bunch of different collabs. I actually got events I throw at Baseline up the street on 22nd in Michigan. Like allow a lot of artists come through, singers, artists. Tuesdays. This Tuesday, December 6th. So I throw it once a month. So I get, you know, artist time, you know, to prepare and different things of that nature. So if you guys are interested, just hit me on Instagram. I definitely like this vibe because I tell you, this is beautiful. I love this decor. I want to get this for my house. I want to go to Walmart now and get 4,000 pillows. Thank y'all.
Appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. Salute. All right, everybody, put your hands together for Lynn.
Yeah. Man, been here months. Hold on, man, it's your turn.
Nah, you already used to doing it.
Damn, what? Look.
Well, I'm honored to get it from Lynn. Let me do that. She done took the shirt off my back. No,
Literally.
Hey, I was saying earlier how I just want to jump in on pillows, and I was like 10 to 15 years younger. I would have, but I'm like 37 now, and I'm like, no.
People still jump in these pillows.
I ain't doing that shit. If I had maybe like one more layer of pillow, I might have it. We was at the gym the other day. We tried to do a backflip, no hands. I barely made that shit. Woo. Serious time. Hey, bend that up straight up a little bit so you can pick up a speech. That's the mic. Yep, just like straight up. Yep, like that. But if I always do it, how he gonna know how to do it? You good now. I ain't worried about it. One day it's gonna be in the payroll.
Oh, okay.
All
Alright, y'all done comments.
Hey, go ahead. We was just trying to, you know.
Alright, hey y'all. Alright. You've entered sacred grounds, and this land needs cultivating. So spray your hose, grab your garden hose, I'm your hoe. Sow your seeds, pick up weeds and light one up. Release H2O in my flower bed. You heard what I said. This ain't the Garden of Eden, but you're gonna be eating all of my forbidden fruit. Erotic, exotic, like passion fruit. Don't let me spoil. Dig deep into my soil. Moisturize like it's baby oil. I give you a natural glow. I organically grow. Non-GMO. You're the CEO of this garden. Pluck me like a dandelion. Grab me from my roots. I'm juicy and ripe. I'm your type. Nothing processed here, just this sweet flavor for sangria punch or a weekend brunch. Don't forget, I'm life provided by the sun. I'm nourishment for your future sons. This garden ain't restricted, no secret, it's for everyone.
questions for y'all? Any questions? No. You on the
No
floor right here.
questions.
You on the floor. You on the heated floor right now. Any
You
questions?
tried to bring that back. I'm like, I ain't even get that. Bring that back. What was the last part?
It's for everyone.
No,
It's for everyone. No, what?
everyone.
That's what I wrote. That was the last thing I said.
Just gonna bring back a couple bars.
Oh, okay.
Which one? Anything specific?
Yeah, what she just
Just like the last few
six
parts.
bars. Last 6 bars.
Is that okay?
No.
Oh, okay. What?
Go ahead.
Like 7 bars. You weren't that long.
There we go.
You weren't that long.
Okay. I'm just gonna do like the last piece. I said, don't forget, I'm life provided by the sun. I'm nourishment for your future sons. This garden ain't restricted. No secret is for everyone.
Yeah.
Anything else to say?
Thank you.
No? All right, y'all. Give him a round of applause, y'all. Huh? How you gonna pass a big lighter in the middle?
Just like you going here.
That's my.
There you go, fam. Like I'm saying with you.
I ain't want the shit to drop.
Alright, everybody, put your hands together for Darren. Give it a I ain't even, hey look, I got disclaimers because I couldn't even really like get super comfortable right on that. Like, dang.
Hold
Alright.
on. How you coming today?
Oh, hey, look. So I'm glad you remind me. Hey, super salute. So I wrote this from the perspective of Jovan's writing style. I've been saying that I want to write like him. He like, man, I told him, I say, man, one day I'm gonna write in your style. He like, I ain't got no style. I'm like, yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch this. You know what I'm saying? So
Let's see if we
I ain't got it memorized, but let's see if I can follow it how he do though. All right.
Let's see if we recognize it.
Let's go. I planted you because I knew your potential, and practice can only polish what you master. Peace on this platform can be your pedestal of confident content on this continent and all across the world. Shine your light on this great garden of mine. I even gave you my ears, feelings for your chlorophyll, the beans to sprout, Achilles to jump for joy.
Blue light. That's some chlorophyll and shit. That's some nerd shit. That's definitely.
Alright.
No, I'm sorry.
Let me see.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Alright, let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm
Alright.
back to chlorophyll.
Alright, let me see. I'm trying to see where to jump in this shit at. Alright. Let me see. Alright. Shine your light on this great garden of mine. I gave you my ears. I even gave you my ears. Feelings for your chlorophyll. The beans to sprout. Achilles to jump for joy. Looping networks like hoops. Got a net. My daughter wanna delve through sports, and I'm there to plant and practice with her. Basketball, soccer, a little tag with my C's. Time is what I see sacred. My mother and father kept their jerry curls till they finally felt like letting go. The style was priceless, like Venom clips. One with everything in the garden, in love with skin that's dark as soil. 420 was one of my favorite days at the Penflow. Tonight's turnout got smiles from me, and that's all I got.
Yeah. Slow in the beginning. Once they told you to run it back, you went back to Darren.
He did.
You went back to Darren. You was with it. You was drawing that
The first part.
Once she said run it back, you turned it to Darren again.
Yeah.
Straight up?
You went back to your flow.
Never did.
Oh, damn, man. Damn. I sure did. Yup, you did. And that, cause I was still trying to find out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Joe Biden.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out how to jump back in. I'm like, damn, will I jump back in or not? But it's still good. Yeah. Any questions though, anybody? You know? I appreciate these exercises too. Vaughn, he threw this topic out there. And so I'm like, you know what, it's dope. Like, cause my job is not to be confrontational and be like, no, man, we do have times where it's like, no, that don't ring. We have a few of those, but it resonated because it's like, where do you go with that other than just the typical? You know what I mean? So it's like, I thought about the Penflow as our baby. You gotta think about it. Like, we all been coming here, so like rain, sleet. No, we seen the coldest of weather. We seen the rainiest weather. We seen snowstorms. We seen it all, and it happened organically and naturally. So I just thought about the Penflow, the secret garden, because a lot of the artists that come, it's so sacred to them that they don't even tell everybody. They don't even post all their material. It's just be like, they love having it as their own little hub, their own little secret. The secret garden, everybody. Yeah. All right. So next up we got, let's see.
What's the topic tonight, y'all?
Secret garden. Secret garden.
What's the topic? They like.
You said secret garden remind you of weed earlier. When you want
I don't smoke weed.
Alright, so next up, everybody give it up for Savage Bubble Guts.
His name is Derek.
Everybody, his name is Derek, and he asked me to introduce
I asked to be addressed. The artist formerly known as Derek, right?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I gotta let my phone jump up. I know that guy. High school, 05 in this bitch.
Go, DA.
I'm sorry, my iPhone's about to die and shit, and I'm waiting for it to come alive. Oh, there we go. We on to something here. Yeah. I know I'm below 10%. All right, here we go. In my garden, I be farting. Hopefully, I don't spray too much airborne manure that'll make the world impure. Hot damn, it smells like a sewer. What? Oh shit! Here comes this shit-talking chick. Her mouth was meant for blowjobs, but can easily be mistaken for anal because of all the shit that flies out of her trap.
God damn.
I like it.
I guess I put all the shit to use. I abuse the goose because it's gray. Drunk off the fire water and the greenery in my secret garden becomes a better scenery. It went from shit to tits. Blooming and my petunias are going to moon ya. Booyah. Oh, hey, it's a sunny day. I spoil my soil with the nutrients that I boil and brew. I spoil the soil with the nutrients that I boil and then brew to make shit stew. My garden is tough. It knows kung fu. Sunflowers shine in the middle of a shower to keep all the bugs away and sprinkle some powder, but that's not cocaine. But it does heal the flower's pain in the spring fling and the summer stings. But it's not cocaine. But it does heal the flower's pain from the spring flings and the summer thing that I had playing bling bling. My roses strike poses as I watch the bees pollen their noses. I miss my red rose with the glasses in her nose. But my rose has a thorn and something about Crazy Osborne. Crazy as Crazy Ozzy Osbourne. But as British gibberish as I sit and listen to my dearly Miss Rose one. God damn, what the fuck did I write? Anyway, and I pretend to hear this. Yes, taxes are terrible. I know. Bitches ain't shit. I love you. You prick that prick me. Thank God you're not poisonous and you can't make me sickly. My lemongrasses be quick to razzle dazzle with the rash. My lemongrasses be quick to razzle and dazzle with the radishes, and my penis envy makes everybody envy. This is my.
Really?
You caught that? Anyway, this is my garden, and I can fart if I want to. Be Paul Blart if I want to. Oh fuck! Here comes that anal sex mouth again, with all her shit talking and stalking. If she was the wind because it blows, she'd be doing her job. This is my garden. That's it.
There's a couple blue lights, bro. Like, bro, I want to hear you scary too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My favorite line was bees pollen their nose. I like that.
Yeah, because bees pollen their noses. Yeah.
And that lemongrass part, that was like, I'm like, oh, he getting tongue twisters with that shit.
I tried and I failed horribly.
Yeah. We got any questions?
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say? Any questions?
I just like your dimples.
Well, thank you.
It was that part.
I don't think dimples have gardens, but you know, I'll dig it. Thank you. The craters, they're deformities, apparently.
Anything you want to say?
I don't have a secret garden. It's kind of out there. So that's all I got.
Alright, so check this out. We down to about 3 more readers. So what we gonna do is we gonna get into our topic of conversation that we normally have for new folks. What happens is usually the writing concept comes from a conversation. So after that conversation, we're like, ooh, we should talk about that then. You know what I'm saying? But see how the conversation piece, because what we felt like was we was having a great conversation, whether we was in the car driving or on the phone or whatever, and it's great. We're like, ooh, we should bring this to y'all and have a conversation with us. So we're like, we should add a topic of conversation. It was dope. So the topic of conversation tonight is the pathway to your journey. Yeah, where it at, you know.
Yeah, what terms? What do you mean?
So sometimes you gotta understand what's your path to your journey, because a lot of people, especially older people, moms, dads, grandmas, friends, whatever it is, they feel like the best pathway to your journey is this, whereas you know what whereas you know what the best route for you to go is, because you hear yourself telling you hear God talking to you on where you're supposed to go. But be yourself, get caught in whatever comes with 2022, 2023 is that we don't have a clear view or a clear sight on what our pathway should be to get to the journey. A lot of times your journey not gonna end up how you want that journey to go. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. How my journey is right now, I'll be totally honest with you. In my thing is it went a certain, I thought it would go a certain way and it didn't go a certain way, and then but come to find out, the journey is working for me because I learned how to flow with the journey, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but also knowing, like, once you say, all right, look, I'm gonna be committed to this right here. This is my goal, to get to this shit right here. You gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's you having a storefront, whatever the fuck it is, you gonna have a loss for a second. You know what I'm saying? No, somewhere in there you gonna lose something. Time, money, whatever the fuck is going to be, relationship. You gonna lose something. You know what I'm saying? Friends that can't understand you got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a couple of weeks before you may hear from me. Don't it ain't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? But we get busy. You know what I mean? So the pathway is understanding and noticing when doors is opening for you and doors is closing for you. When you having your problems and when you not having your problems. You know what I'm saying? But also being I'm gonna end in a second. But also being happy with what your journey is. You know what I'm saying? Because your journey is your journey. If you look at all the bad shit, your journey gonna be horrible. It's gonna take you a long time to get to your end point because shit gonna drag. But if you sit there and you are grateful of the things that's going on with the journey, because knowing that it's just tools in your belt that you add and that you gonna have later on in your journey, you be like, all right, bet, I'm glad I'm going through this shit right now. Hell yeah, give me this shit, give me these problems. Because I had problems 7 years ago. Listen, I say that because I had problems 7 years ago that shit ain't my problem right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, the problems I have right now, 7 years from ago, this is not gonna be my problem.
And it's funny because you know people that's going through the shit you was going through 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And you be like, that ain't my shit.
Yeah, and that's because that's because through that journey you understand the things if you really paying attention to the things you doing, you be aware of. All right, let me not touch this and touch that. Say this and let me not talk to them, let me not do business with this person. You know, so I did a lot of talking. I want to hear y'all talk.
Yeah. So real quick, my thing about the pathway to your journey is knowing what you're ultimately the happiest doing. And then secondly, because they say that's what you're really supposed to be doing, what makes you happy, because it's not supposed to feel like work. And also, if you have children, knowing that you have to adhere to their desires and their heart. You have to put yourself to the side, and it goes beyond you. So I think that with us coming from a background of, you know, having to listen to, you know, being programmed with certain things that our parents gave us, seeing how it is, how we want to do it with our own children, and going through the experiences, and still realizing it takes a village. But in order for everybody else around you, in my opinion, for me, I love to give and help people around me. So the better I do, the more that I can give. So if I can block out the distractions and stay on my path, then I can ultimately help myself, but more people around me. So that's what my mind went with this. Yeah.
Anybody else have anything to say about this?
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast yesterday. Earn Your Leisure. Anybody familiar with that? And they had Steve Harvey on. And listening to his journey, he made me realize that whatever the universe puts into your head is meant directly for you. You can say it out loud, and it may not make sense to others, parents, friends, brothers, rentiles, whatever. It may not make sense, but it makes sense to you, and that's your path you're supposed to walk, regardless of the good, bad, and fucking horrific that happens on that path. You know, so yeah, walk your path, whatever that may be. I mean, it may not be, your path may not be what your parents mapped out for you. Maybe something that just got put into your head, and you have this burning desire to make a YouTube channel and I don't know, make popsicle sticks and make $1 million off of it. Fuck that. But yeah, your path is your path. Don't let nobody else describe your path to you, because it's your path.
Anybody else? Nobody got nothing to say about journeys, how they feel about their personal journeys. You ain't got to tell us too much in your own personal life. Nobody got nothing to say about journeys.
I mean, I'll speak on.
I got shit, but I ain't, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think what Darren said, he don't understand how important that is within the culture right now. Like, a lot of people probably grew up from like the history program, for real. And that's why a lot of people, I feel like, are lost as well nowadays too, with not really knowing what they want to do until they get grown, until they get in their 20s or their 30s, and then now they figuring out, oh, I like this, I like that, I'm gonna do this, because they were programmed. So that spoke to a lot of people, I'm sure. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
I mean, I personally look at my journey as a puzzle sometimes. I try to like link into it, like, okay, all right, what just happened these last 2, 4, 5 days? You know what I'm saying? What did I think that was gonna happen and it happened? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then how did I know that was gonna happen and it happened? So let me figure out how to it's like let me figure out how to control this happiness. You know? You know what I'm saying? So that's how my journey, I'll be like, all right, bet, hold on a second. Like, let me pause some time and figure out what I got control of and I don't got control of in this journey. So I feel like once you figure that shit out, you be like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's when you got too much power and then shit gets scary.
No, that's that magic. That's the being in tune. So that's what everybody's striving for, instead of just, because how is it that like, let's just say we was all programmed to pray as a child, like from an early start with blessing your food, all type of stuff. So if you never ever see the magic, then that's a problem. So you're supposed to see the magic, like, ooh, because that's what keep you in tune.
But like I always say all the time, we have these conversations about how a lot of people pray and then don't pray because they expect something magical to just happen. That's not how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're not paying attention to if your prayers got answered or not, because people be moving too fast. They got to work 9 to 5. They might be the only parent. They may not be the only parent, but one might be working from home. Or it's just other shit happening in their life that they don't understand. Like, if you took a moment to ask for what you prayed for, little by little, stuff is happening. But it's not until you like recognize the shit that's happening that the other shit is supposed to come. It's like, this level, there's no video games y'all have ever played that you can just go to level 10 without going to level 2. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So it's kind of like you have to first figure out these level of prayers are being answered to you. Acknowledge those, acknowledge what you have, and be proud of those, and then move on to the next shit. And then, but the thing is about us, it's like you start off with $1,000. Say this week, last week, you start off with $5. You're like, ooh, I need $1,000. Then you get $1,000. You feel like you broke. You be like, I need $50,000. You get $50,000. You start feeling like you broke. Oh, I need $100,000. And forgetting about where you felt when you was at $5. You know what I'm saying? And then, so it's kind of, sometimes you start panicking and complaining, and you be like, why shit coming too slow? Because you complaining. Now understanding like there's somebody that is fucked up right now.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And it's always somebody worse than you. It's always it always could be somebody better than you.
I feel
Just
like
know it's always somebody worse
I
than
feel like with it being so many homeless people where you just able to see that right there, it's always just a reminder subconsciously that it could be way worse for you than
at any
whatever you
given time.
complain
Like
about.
ain't nothing you have right now, I promise you at all. Like you don't know what the fuck could happen. This shit could be taken away from you tonight.
Yeah. And I know what I know is too, sidebar real quick, that a lot of the time the topic of discussion is something that's about gratitude and more so like reflection based. You know, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. But that being said,
just double piggyback on me. That's the fun of the journey, not knowing.
it is though. It is.
Yeah.
That's the fun of the journey.
But it sucks too, you know?
It sucks like a motherfucker, I know, right? But, and all in all, that's the point. You don't know whether you're gonna win or lose tomorrow.
You don't.
It depends on perspective.
It don't. But I like puzzles, me personally.
Yeah.
So I like trying to, like, I love that, but at the same time, I like trying to figure out why this happened.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, I was saying everything's perspective. Shit, I'm facing 2 to 4 years right now. I got trials starting in March, and next year they just pushed my shit back 4 more months. But for the shit that I've asked God, everything that I'm going through right now is what has to come for me to attain what I prayed for all these years. I mean, because if I would have got that shit just as soon as I prayed for it, I wouldn't respect it. I would have lost it as soon as I got it. But being a part of the community and just seeing how things work, and then also seeing how God works. If you want to make God laugh, tell him what your plans are.
That too, though. But I feel like it's all about decisions, choices.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
decisions. Can't nobody make you do nothing but yourself.
That's true. In 2020, I was in a protest.
Right thing,
You feel me? And the shit went left. Cops, arrested whoever. Said I did this. Luckily, I have a video that shows I didn't do it. If I didn't have a video, shit, I probably wouldn't even be sitting here with y'all. But yeah, no, it's all about decisions. I did an interview with one of my homies, and the last question, I'll probably release it probably tomorrow. But the last question he asked me in the interview, he was like, looking back at the 800 plus days that it's been since my arrest and everything that's taken place, from me being at 51st and being moved to 26, would I like make a different choice that day? Like, would I not cut down that alley or even be down there, protesting to defund police and abolish ICE? I would make the same decision. I told him because, if it wasn't me, it would be you. If it wasn't me, or if it's not you, it would be him or her or whoever. So it's about the principle.
Right.
So, yeah. I do not look like what I've been through, man.
I feel you,
Hey,
man.
we was just saying that last
Yeah.
week. We say before that's a great thing to always remember that we don't look like what we've been through. You still smile, you still glow. You know what I'm saying? You still got your light, basically.
You feel me?
Yep.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get back into these performances then. What we got next? Y'all, hey, look, listen, did y'all enjoy that conversation? For the ones just listening, the ones just talking? Good. We definitely try to keep that going with that
In the
conversation.
Yeah, y'all be there. Yeah, let's show Perfect. Street Fighter perfect. All right, bet 'em up. So everybody, put your hands together for Ariel. Ariel. She left.
Is she still here?
Is she Ariel left or she still here? No. All right, well, bet up. Everybody, put your hands together for Jovan. What's up? Did she leave?
Did she right?
Yeah, she wrote.
Let me go ahead and bless y'all with my secret garden. Turn down this mic real quick. Put my microphone voice on. All right.
Wow, black people take the R out microphone. You like microphone.
First off, I didn't say microphone.
Microphone.
Say on damn microphone.
It's so.
I ain't gonna say all black people. My bad.
All right, so I didn't know where I was trying to go. I didn't know where I was trying to go with this right here. All right, secret garden. Taking a walk through my garden to the right, you will see my feelings. To the left, you will see my emotions. What you will notice is that they are always trying to get close, but the atmosphere won't allow them to be together. The emotions are sensitive to sunlight. They hate to be watched. They are shy. So they only come out when the gate is closed and my garden becomes a secret. The emotions are sensitive. In my secret garden, the trees glow, the grass talks, and you bet not dare to step on it with your dirty shoes on. My gardens demand bearskin because the truth lies in your footprints. So they know the truth if you belong here. Your path matters, and you bet not bring your dirt to my garden or the cold chill with you. We got fresh air here. Peace in here. The sun will burn you alive if you don't belong here. The clouds see you in plain sight. The rain won't quench your thirst if the clouds don't say so. If you ain't been acquainted with my nature properly, raised in my secret garden. This is my secret garden. This ain't no fairy tale. My flowers bloom when it's cold out. All year round, the ground is blessed with God's breath and the speech that you need in it, oxygen in it. You just need to listen to the breeze. In my garden, the touch of wind, it becomes the warmest blankets. Man, first off, you just can't hit the blue light without yelling out blue light. I'm
I'm like, damn, I got it. I just had to hit it real quick. Blue light.
I'm not gonna hit the blue light because I'm gonna hit the whole thing all over again.
Is that a group decision?
Yeah. We just gonna,
You last performer.
That's what I'm saying. Did you ask her if she was performing or no? Trina.
She said no. Yeah, Brandy asked.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
do the whole thing. It's good.
People ready to go home. She telling me to read the whole
I'm
thing.
not going home. Here you go.
Let me see.
Put a foot down.
Taking a walk through my garden, to the right you will see my feelings. To the left you will see my emotions. What you will notice is that they are always trying to get close, but the atmosphere won't allow them to be together. The emotions are sensitive to sunlight. They hate to be watched. They are shy, so they only come out with the gate when the gate is closed and my garden becomes a secret. The emotions are sensitive. In my secret garden, the trees glow, the grass talks, and you bet not dare to step on it with your dirty shoes on. My garden demands bearskin because the truth lies in its footprints. So they know the truth if you belong here. Your path matters. And you bet not bring your dirt to my garden or the cold chill with you. We got fresh air here. Peace is here. The sun will burn you alive if you don't belong here. The clouds see you in plain sight. The rain won't quench your thirst if the clouds don't say so. If you ain't been acquainted with my nature properly, raised in my secret garden. This is my secret garden. This ain't no fairy tale. My flowers bloom when it's cold out. All year round, the ground is blessed with God's breath and the speech that you need in it, oxygen in it. You just need to listen to the breeze. In my garden, in my garden, you can touch the wind. It becomes the warmest blankets. But the wind won't blanket your cold shoulders. Taking a walk through my garden, to the right, you will see my feelings. To the left, you will see my emotions. What you will notice is that they are always trying to get close, but the atmosphere won't allow them to be together. The emotions are sensitive to sunlight. They hate to be watched. They are shy, so they only come out when the gate is closed and my garden becomes a secret. That's that pin right there. Appreciate it. So, I kind of felt my garden to be like maybe like my just my inner everything, you know, because to y'all, when I'm behind the mic, y'all can barely tell that I'm shy. I say this all the time, how Darren is better at me just walking up to a random person on the street and talking to people, you know, because that ain't me. I feel uncomfortable. If I don't have nothing in my hand to give to you, you know what I'm saying, or it's a reason for me to talk to you, then, you know, I'm shy, you know what I'm saying. But y'all probably would never notice that I'm shy. But so, you know, this always comes in a man's life or anybody's life, I would say in general, when they got to learn how to be more comfortable with sharing what their emotions are. and things like that. And it just comes to realizing what the atmosphere is, and who you can trust really to just open up to like that. So I believe that was the other part when I said about the sunset, about the sun being a couple. Something. What I say about the sun part? The emotions are sensitive to sunlight. They hate to be watched. They are shy, so they only come out when the gate is closed and my garden becomes a secret. I feel like everybody got some type of gate that they kind of put up, But there's always something inside. There's always some kind of security guards you allow to patrol your garden on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's about all I got to say about it. I kind of looked at what grows a garden shit. You know what I'm saying? Weed, dirt, rain, clouds, you know what I mean? So the sky, so I was just like, what can I use? But any questions? No? All right, go ahead, turn around, sit down. We got anybody else?
Nah, that's it.
All right, well, shit, I'm standing up right here. We appreciate all y'all for coming. Some of y'all been coming for a little longer than a year. Some of y'all a couple months, first day. We appreciate all y'all for coming in. Of course, we out here every Wednesday. We'll let y'all know if we got any Penflow outings that we have coming up. Y'all can definitely follow the Penflow Instagram page. If you would like to be in a group me, all you gotta do is pay a payment of $20, and then that gets you in a group me for the month. It's $20 a month for the members. That's pretty much $5 a week. If you're not a member, that's pretty much $10 a week. You might as well save $5 and be a member, which is $20 a week. And then you get in the group me. We let you know about our social events that we have. If you got any kind of products you sell, that allows you to be able to sell your products. When we have bigger ticketed live shows, of course we have to charge the fee then, but you still get a discount since y'all party members for that also. And then
y'all please send more writers, more entertainers our way. Any type of writers, whether it's comedic, singers, hip-hop artists. However, this is a place for practice, and we're the only place that I know of there is that's every Wednesday, and that's for the practice. So these topics gonna keep on coming. We have an opinion box. We open for suggestions when it comes to topics and everything. So this is a place for practice. So
yeah, y'all, if you got any suggestions about anything you want us to write about, just remind y'all again, we've been doing this for a year and about 5 months every Wednesday. So we done talked about something different every Wednesday. Y'all can do y'all math, every Wednesday times a year and 5 months. Right, so if y'all have any locations, things y'all want us to show up at, anything you feel like it'd be a good thing for us to do an outing, any kind of anything has to deal with the community, definitely let us know, let Katrina know. She'll definitely get back to us, let Darren know, let anybody know. Besides that, check out the YouTube, y'all. It's some great episodes on YouTube. Y'all will get sucked in on the YouTube. A lot of y'all have performances on the YouTube. The link is on the Penflow. If y'all need the link, we can send y'all our Penflow link that has the Eventbrite on there, that has the YouTubes on there, that has the social medias on there, has everything that you could possibly want. Anything anybody want to say?
Yes. Hi everyone. Break House Chicago is something that we have from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's on Wednesdays. Anybody that wants to release stress, you can go there early and we can meet up here afterwards. It's for the community, for the youth, anybody that don't know how to transmute their energy in a positive way. It's something that's like a middle ground for those that kind of hold a lot in and want to release. So it's something really dope. You can just go to breakhousechicago.com and you can register. It is at a really dope location. So but I'm gonna be coming here after that because this was really, really dope.
Definitely, I think we all gonna talk to figure out a way that we can do like I said, a special location event at there. That people can break some stuff. I feel like that's a good match. Yeah, right, definitely. Katrina has something to say in the back. You want to come to the front? Or you want to stay in the back and say what you got to say?
I was just to be in the group meeting, phone numbers, right?
Yes.
Phone numbers and membership.
Yes. Yeah, phone numbers and the membership fees. Yeah. If y'all haven't gave Katrina y'all Instagram pages, definitely give her y'all Instagram pages so we can start adding y'all to our social media things that we have going on so everybody can stay up to date, especially with the people that's performing, so y'all can get y'all performances and things like that for y'all. Also on the Eventbrite, we're trying to work out something for y'all. So if y'all invite y'all people here on Eventbrite, give y'all like a couple of dollars. It's not gonna be much. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. It might just be like $2 to $3. You know what I'm saying? Per person, y'all got to come to Eventbrite, because like I said, we about everybody trying to make something especially for our members, because so everybody can feel like, you know, they coming and they getting something out of it besides just getting over writer's block and getting over talking in front of people.
Practice.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Like I say, I was telling somebody today, like if they started when we started, or even a little while after that, you will have over a year of content. Since this is what you do, this is primarily for writers. Yes, we open it up for spectators, but it's primarily for writers. So if you are a writer, it's a place for you to be able to rack up on your content. All it is, just do a year. After a year of content, that's a lot. That's enough to get you known.
Yeah. So y'all, like I said, I'm always all my life I've been doing different events. I never have been about just closing the door for myself, who my partners is. I always been about trying to figure out a way somehow to make everybody eat. It don't matter from me doing open mics, radio shows, massages, events. I always was trying to figure out a different way that I can create something and everybody can somehow make some kind of money from it, whether it's large or big, you know. So like I said, I'm all about, especially our community, working together in any way, shape, or form, or fashion. So it's just about trying to make that happen. You know, if it ain't no other location y'all can come through that y'all can start that, we can definitely start this right here, because I'm always about working. I can't spearhead everything. Darren can't spearhead everything, but whatever y'all feel that y'all can pitch in on, and y'all can do whatever y'all need to do to make it happen, is get back to us so we can figure out how we gonna make it happen. That's all y'all gotta do, and then we can move from there.
Invite people with dope vibes. Just invite great people. That's how this grows, and we really get to see the array of perception. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all coming out. See y'all next week, the ones that can make it.